This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Well, the Wendy Williams show is coming back on Monday. Now, it was originally supposed to start on September 20th, but it got pushed back several times because of ongoing health issues. But it will be returning. Wendy won't be on there October 18th. That episode is hosted by a panel that includes Devin Simone, Bevy Smith, Elizabeth Wagmeister, and Michael Yo. And then from Tuesday through Friday, Leah Remini will be sitting in for Wendy Williams. So that's what's going to be happening. They said it's going to be like a remix of Hot Topic, still have Wendy's presence on the show, but it'll be kind of remixed.
So they're doing it by committee, basically. It looks like.
Yeah, I know. I saw a lot of people talking about how they were petitioning to have the opportunity to host the show and sending in letters and trying to get that opportunity. So I guess as we're seeing when Wendy might return, you'll see how long there'll be guest hosts. But they said she is having some serious complications as a direct result of Graves' disease and her thyroid condition.
Oh, wow.
All right, now Doja Cat has surpassed Drake as the rapper with the most monthly Spotify listeners. So congratulations to her. This is just monthly, but she had 63.6 million while Drake had 63.3 million. So Doja Cat,
Congratulations to her.
definitely that one. All right, now Speedy Mormon did an interview 360 with Speedy Mormon with Meek Mill, and it was a very extensive conversation. Some of the things that were discussed was Meek Mill talking about perhaps he is, almost done.
Next week is going to be a different group of songs. We're going to call it Extender, and we're going to make it longer, and we're going to basically update the playlist.
A whole new vibe.
Yeah, people usually do deluxes 2-3 records. This is going to be more than 2-3 records. I got a point to prove, like, from here to 2022, people don't really be with me like that, so I'm going to keep, like, charging the doors every 3-4 months on some rapping probably until the next 3 years, until I don't feel like rapping no more. I got like 3-4 more years left.
That deluxe edition, they're saying that there might be that Pop Smoke collab that he's been teasing for quite a while on that deluxe edition as well. So get ready for that. Now, in addition to that, there was a lot of backlash, and we discussed this over the album cover with the women on it. The artist who actually painted that is a woman. Here's what he had to say.
No, do I think it's appropriate to have naked women on buses? No, I do not think that's appropriate. That can be changed, but Nina is a great woman. She's an African-American artist that represents black women, and a lot of black women support her. Like, social media is like not real. In my neighborhood, people are really dying every day in Philadelphia, little girls, little boys. The topic of a rap of a bus is not a real thing that's going on in the places we come from. But everybody can have their opinion, but I'm not too fine on that social fake that fake canceling people.
I'm still confused about that. It's inappropriate to have a cartoon image on a bus, but it's not inappropriate to have that same image of a real person on an album cover or on a poster or in a music video. Like, I was really confused about what made people so irate about that.
Well, he's saying everybody can have whatever opinion they want, but
Sure.
he's explaining this is a black woman who actually created this art. He wasn't trying to disrespect black women at all.
And don't we celebrate the WAP video? Don't we celebrate Chloe Bailey when she do the Busted Challenge? Like, I just was really confused about why all of a sudden people found that inappropriate. And it was a cartoon image. It's art. It's not
They
even
get
real.
mad when they want to get mad. It makes no sense.
It doesn't. But, hey, who cares about logic in 2021?
All right. In addition to that, he talked about his 90,000 sold in the first week and whether or not that matters to him.
Me, I'd rather them take me off Billboard. You gotta think about, like, what is the purpose of me being on Billboard? If Jay-Z talking about he don't believe Billboard, he been in the game for 30 years, why should I put myself in a position to be where they say allegedly something is being manipulated, and then I'm putting my brand on a list that's being manipulated? If I'm not manipulating that list, why should I even put myself in that to make anybody look over top of me? Not saying anyone is manipulating that list, but Billboard is not a part of my marketing scheme.
All right. So as long as he
Is there a
knows-
difference between Billboard and SoundScan, though? I think Billboard is it different? I don't know. I thought SoundScan usually calculates the amount of records sold, and Billboard is something else.
I guess Billboard is
Amount of plays.
your placement, though, like number one, number two, number one.
But
on
I get 'em.
Billboard.
Because I mean, it's no longer where they just count sales. There's bundles. You could buy a T-shirt with listening to the album. You can buy a ticket to that. So they play with the numbers a lot.
Yeah, I get it. I get what Meek's saying, but you also can't change the rules based off, whether or not you sell a crazy amount of records or not. Because
But the rules have been changing.
I'm
the rules
saying
have been changed in the last couple of years, but because they just started adding bundles. They just started adding the fact that you could get ticket sales with album sales. They just started doing that.
Yeah, things are
recently.
evolving because remember YouTube numbers didn't used to count. I think does it count? Yeah, so there's a lot of different rules that have to evolve as how people consume music evolves too.
But the point remains: when artists sell a lot of records, they brag about it. They always
Correct.
have historically. You know
Yeah,
what
so
I
is
mean?
Meek.
So you
But I
gotta-
think that was a different time when Meek was saying. Meek was saying back then they didn't calculate. You couldn't mess with the numbers. It was just based off of sales and streams. Now it's you can do bundles.
There's
You
a
can
lot
do
of different
T-shirts.
ways
You can there's a lot of different
boost
ways to
those
sell.
numbers.
Exactly.
All right. Well, there's a lot more on there. He also talked about how he feels like he might move on from rap within the next 4 years. In addition, he's going to write a movie, so he's looking to get more into the movie industry, and he's looking to become a screenwriter. All right. Now, I want to shout out to Meg Thee Stallion. She actually has a deal now with Popeyes. So apparently she's opening up her own Popeyes location, and she has her very own hottie sauce at Popeyes. That's coming out on Tuesday, October 19th. So congratulations to her. She also, of course, did Hot Ones.
In the great R&B tradition of creating songs to make love to, what are the most essential ingredients to a freak anthem?
Okay, I want to answer your question. But the pepper's dancing on my tongue.
Yeah, it's the show.
Okay, the good ingredients to a good love-making song. First of all, you need to have that good bass line, that good drum pattern, so you could be on rhythm. You got to match the strokes. And then, you just got to have somebody that can really sing.
All right, so I'm going to get some of that, too. I think they're sending some up here on Monday so we can try that hottie sauce because I love a good hot sauce. I love all my food super spicy. All right, well, that is your rumor report.
All right. Thank you, Miss Yee. Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
Man, there's a dude named Brandon Fellas. He was a member of Al Cracker, okay, the domestic terrorist organization known as Vanilla ISIS, who stormed the Capitol. And remember yesterday we talked about people snitching on themselves? Oh, This is a good one.
All
This
right.
is a good one.